It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at DJI. Get yourself your own drone by going over to geekazine.com/DJI. Jeffrey Powers here. I welcome you to the Day in Tech History, a full rundown of technology history 7 days a week. Subscribe to the show via iTunes, Stitcher, or download right from dayintechhistory.com. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. April 20th, 1926, Sam Warner approved Western Electric's sound-on-disc system. The Vitaphone Company was then created, and an executive agreement was written for creating and distributing sound to film. 1940, the first electron microscope is demonstrated by Vladimir Zworykin. 1951, Massachusetts Institute of Technology demonstrated the Whirlwind machine on the See It Now television show hosted by Edward R. Murrow. 1961, the Federal Communications Commission approved FM stereo broadcasting. 1964, the first picture phone transcontinental call was made by AT&T. Disneyland called the New York World's Fair. 1977, Bill Gates and Paul Allen write a letter to Henry Edward Roberts of Microinstrumentation and Telemetry Systems, complaining about MITS's failure to provide accurate and timely royalty payments on the 8080 BASIC. 1982, IBM opens the first personal computer product center in New York City. And Timex Computer and Sinclair Research announced the agreement for Timex to make a 2-kilobit version of the ZX81 as the Timex Sinclair 1000 in North America. 1993, version 0.8 of NetBSD, an open-source version of the Unix derivative BSD computer operating system, is released. 1994, WebCrawler, the first full-text search engine, was launched. The engine was created by Brian Pinkerton at the University of Washington and was acquired by America Online on April 1st of 1997. 1995, Commodore International sold its remaining assets to Escom, ESCOM, a German-based company, for the amount between $10 to $12.5 million. 1996, the developers of Adept XBBS, an OS/2 bulletin board system, announced that they will release a 16-node freeware version and discontinue online support for the software after determining that the BBS is no longer a viable commercial product. 1998, at Comdex, Bill Gates gave a public demonstration of Windows 98, during which his assistant Christopher Capocella crashes the operating system while connecting a scanner to the computer. And in 1999, the iOmega Corporation announced an agreement to integrate the iOmega Zip 100 megabyte drive into the Sega Dreamcast video game system. And now this word from our friends over at DJI Technologies. You know you want a drone. You're a techie kind of person. You like to have fun outdoors, and it is getting warmer now. It's kind of like when you were a kid and you got that first RC car, except this one flies. Connect the camera and record around your house. You can go to your park and put together some great videos of your kids playing ball, flying kites, and more. You can even get the ball or the kite's perspective. If you go over to geekazine.com/DJI, geekazine.com/DJI, you can get free shipping on that DJI Phantom 2. It's the one that I have and use all around Madison here. Then go out to the park and have yourself some fun. Geeky fun with DJI Technologies and the Phantom 2 drone. Now let's get back into your day in tech history. In 2000, Compaq announces an alliance with Sears-Roebuck and Company to offer the Presario line of personal computers in 860 series stores in the United States. 2001, Dell Computers becomes the largest personal computer manufacturer, and Napster announced an agreement to license fingerprinting technology that may help thwart users' ongoing attempts to distribute copyrighted material. 2005, version 4.0 of the scientific Linux, otherwise known as Beryllium, was released. 2006, an attempt to raise the orbit of the International Space Station was canceled when a rocket engine failed to reach its correct configuration. And version 5 of MetaBB PHP Bulletin Board Forum is released. 2009, Oracle announced that they would buy Sun in a $7.4 billion deal. That included Sun common stock for $9.50 a share. Acquisition would be finalized on January 27th of 2010. Also in 2009, the OLPC, one laptop per child, drops AMD Geode chips in choice of the C7 mobile chip. Pirate Bay files an appeal to the recent guilty verdict that they received, and Symantec acquired MI5, a web security appliance, in an all-cash transaction. They also announced 2 security suites, the Symantec Protection Suite Small Business Edition and Symantec Endpoint Protection Small Business Edition. And in 2014, the White House responded to a Change.org 250,000 signature petition asking to have Justin Bieber deported back to Canada. The reply, sorry to disappoint, but we won't be commenting on this one. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2015, JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.